Warden's Stroud. How must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction. When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
The Maker's blessing will end this wretched beast.
God, I can't see anything.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
It's just a bunch of
So if we
spideys.
banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
It's hardly a fear. Oh, look a nog. Stuffed animal. It's cute. Activate. What am I activating? Sundering. Oh, I'm gonna took a spirit child into bed with a stuffed nog. I want one. I want a stuffed nog.
Ground should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade.
I agree, Sarah. Blackwell himself. Cassandra. Is that like the... why they died? Cassandra's helplessness during his temptation. Sarah's did nothing. Solus dying alone. Oh, forever alone, Solus. Somebody else? Oh, Cold Despair. So I mean Blackwall is suicidal. Arundel Madness. See the irrelevance. That's funny. Varric became his parents. What about me? do I dive into awesome? Alrighty. Retrieve the Dreamer's Reward. Where? Dreamer's Reward better be something nice and magey. Not another epic axe or some other warrior stuff. Which seems to be like 90% of all rewards in the game.
Look!
More spideys. What? Ah, the demon.
must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
That's my reward? Some stupid canary hell. Great. What am I doing?
The rift! We're almost there.
How about we all just shut up and run?
Well... Oh, look, it's a big spider, right?
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
What was that meant to accomplish though? She just blinded it with light. Alrighty.
I grow fat on your fear.
You look pretty skinny to me. Must not be doing a very good job then. Spideys. He's not dead yet. Do you have a dispel? No. Is he dead? Oh. Evidently not. Stop moving.
You will die in agony.
I don't think so. Oops. in my mines?
You are nothing!
No, let me loot first. It's okay, just get a giant slipper and slap it.
Go! I'll cover you. No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must... A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
There should be an option to take Vivian in and just let her sacrifice herself. But there's still Grey Wardens left without Stroud, right? I mean, I don't particularly care for this hawk. The one with me, the male one. Because it's not mine, but I feel like Varroc's gonna hate me. I don't know. Come on, mustache.
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the Wardens!
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free. And Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
Once they understand what really happened,
Honestly, after all the death they've seen, perhaps it would be better to let them believe the legend.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. The surviving Wardens are in custody. What few of us there are. You have our unconditional surrender. Where is Stroud?
He died for idiocy. Yes.
Warden Stroud is dead, thanks to all of you. He alone stood against Clorel's madness. If not for him, you'd be dead, or slaves to a servant of the Blight. And you repaid that by branding him a traitor.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Vulnerable to corruption. Corruption by what? Corypheus. Ah, get out my sight then.
You leave. There was one warden among you who spoke up for what was right, and he's dead now. By the authority of the Inquisition, you are banished from Southern Thedas.
All of them? Is that even possible?
A bit dramatic, if you ask me.
Hawk will oversee your return to the Warden Fortress at Weishaupt.
Yes, your worship.
Your worship, I would stay, if you allow it, and continue our fight.
Of course. I have never doubted your loyalty, Blackwall.
Good luck, Inquisitor. It's been an honor. And take care of Varric for me.
Hawk sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. The Grey Wardens are gone as well. Adamant Fortress has been sealed. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
We owe much of that to Stroud, and to the Divine.
Yes. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he's close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh, poor Lily.
I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm level 20. Curios.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall.
You saved Bethany
Not
in
many
one of my
people knew who he was,
playthroughs.
but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
We're taking down Corypheus before he takes any more lives.
You know, sometimes when you say shit like that, I almost start to believe it. Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Carver know. I'm sure he'll take it well.
Ugh,
I'd
Carver.
better write
Hated
some
him.
letters. Excuse me.
He was so whiny. I much prefer Sweet Bethany. But I never got her because I played a mage apart from one time.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship.
Ah,
I
that's right, that
submit
guy.
Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Countless better men and women than you are dead. Why shouldn't this be quick?
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, Many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
I'm on the throne. You're in handcuffs. I have all
Because
the
they
authority.
fear not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life.
You say that to my face.
I serve the living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Oh, sure. Dealing will lose the key. I reckon Souls is gonna dislike me. Whatever.
You are the worst of us.
Oh
The
god.
damage you have done
Fruit
is
disapproving. Oh, Iron Bulletproof.
a mage's crime, a mage's punishment. Lord Livius Eramond of Arantium, I deny you death. Tranquility.
You cannot!
Haha.
I'm a lord, you pissants! I will not lose myself!
Serves you right, you prick. Wait, more? Who else?
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow Wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
I feel kind of bad. What's that one gonna do? People gonna throw rotten tomatoes at her? I feel like that's like the least deadly one, but I reckon it'll give me a lot of disapproval. I don't know. 'Cause that one she's gonna die, right? 'Cause she actually seems kinda nice. Try this one.
Nothing brings out fear and pity like a criminal bound for the mines. Have Sir Ruth put in the stocks, then serve her sentence at hard labor.
If it serves as a warning, I go willingly.
I don't want her to die pointlessly. She seems to be one of the few that actually admitted to her faults. I mean, I've recruited worse people. Didn't want her to die.